Good afternoon, everybody. If the girls are if they're as tired as I am, they're going to be skipping class today and laying on the floor because it was quite an exhausting weekend, and it's just been kind of a whirlwind with the number of meets we've had up to this point, and much appreciate the upcoming break to finally focus on training and not to have all our focus been on competition. However, the competition's been great, and we went into this past weekend against some very, very good competition, and with me confident that we were going to do very well, but not knowing exactly, because we have competed so well up to this point. You can't expect them just to be great all the time. And as I put the team, I said we need some setbacks in order to stay hungry. If you're continually getting everything that you want and you stay fed, you're never hungry. And we needed that hunger to keep us going and keep us moving towards what our end expectations are. But this weekend turned into one of those things where the team just, when their backs are up against the wall, they just continue to get better. Because we came out of the meet starting on Friday with some decent performances, very similar to what we swam 2 weeks ago in Kansas. But the competition was much deeper and so they were a little disappointed that they weren't getting their second swims that they wanted. But then we kind of turned things around in the 200 IM, where I officially put Afton Fife in this time rather than as an exhibition. She goes even faster than she did 2 weeks ago, breaking her own record. So we started off the meet in the second event breaking a school record, which we always get excited about, and that kind of really got us going, because the third event was the 50 freestyle, and Molly Limbazeder breaks her own record for the fourth time this year, going even faster to 23.2, and then so that kind of really got us kind of said, okay, we may not be in perfect shape, but we're still in good shape and still swimming well. And everybody across the board was very similar to their season best, a lot of season best, and then many life bests as well. Turn around that evening, we break our 200 medley record that we broke 2 weeks ago. That I thought, this was that was it, because we put different people on. We're trying to find what the perfect combination is, and so we switched some people up, thinking we can find a way to be faster. We were. However, people on the B relay still swam faster than those on the A, so where our ceiling is on our relays is yet to be seen. So we're happy to be able to interchange people and still be able to continue to be better. Had a great swims in our events that evening, and came back the next day. With still the girls were down a little bit, thinking, okay, I wish we could all be swimming as well as we expected right away, but still had some setbacks. So grinded through the second day, still turning in more records, and that was just these school records that are now records that they're breaking of their own are pretty remarkable. And then yesterday we were able to finish with Afton Fife breaking the 200 backstroke record. The longest record that was standing on our record board was broken, and she went a half second faster than the record, and then turns around 2 minutes later. Her teammate Madison Rinaldi goes ahead and breaks it from what she just broke it. So our depth is there, and then Madison was able to turn around last night and break it again, as well as in our 100 freestyle. Molly Limbazeder broke her record going under 51 seconds, which she's never been able to do before, and going 50.5. And then I challenged the girls at the end of the meet, where they're exhausted. The team was spent. We were just pretty much finding bodies to fill the relays, taking our milers out because they were spent. Our 200 flyers just finished, so they were spent, so they were out of the relay. So we just we're putting together the best we can. And Rachel Siebenaller is one of our best 100 freestylers, but she was pretty exhausted from the mile, but she wanted to still swim, so I moved her to the B relay and moved Afton Fife onto the A relay. I challenged them, if they break the school record, that they can have Tuesday morning off. Well, fortunately, we don't have practice until Tuesday afternoon now, because they were able to break a very difficult record, probably one of the hardest ones up there, and they broke it by 5/100ths of a second, and so continued to be able to do this now in the season. It's mind-boggling to me. I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna enjoy it. But as people ask me, well, how do you do it? I'm like, I have no clue. This is uncharted territory for me. The girls want it, and regardless of where they are physically, they have such desire and dedication to constantly be better. And regardless of how they feel, they're pushing themselves to do things that they haven't been able to do before. And we'll embrace that mentality. However, now we get to switch gears and get to train for a while. Our next competition won't be until January 15th and 16th, where we meet Illinois State. And really excited about getting back to our training to get us to that next level, to where we'll be talking here in February, and I'll be talking about all the records that have been broken and all the things and the successes that we've had. There's no doubt in my mind that this team has the vision, has the focus on doing the things right, and to really make this a very special season. And not only that, is kind of make this this be the norm rather than the exception. So as we move forward, we're going to continue to do the things to make ourselves better and to make this university and the fans and families very proud. Good questions.
What do you concentrate on with the girls between now and that January meet then? What's the focus?
You know, we focused so much on competition these last really 2 months that now it's getting back in shape. And so this is not a fun time for them. Not only do they have finals coming up, but we're gonna increase the yardage, increase the training, the intensity quite a bit. And then fortunately when we're on break, we get to even amp that up even further. So now it's about doing the things to help them prepare to be stronger. We're still fading at the end of our races, which is by design. At the beginning of the year, we know we're going to die at the end of our races. In the middle of the year right now, we're going to fade. So we're ready at the end of the year to be able to finish strong. And so this next phase really focusing on what we're going to do to be better in the middle of our races and prepare ourselves so we can be just as fast at the end of our races. Take care, everybody. Have a very happy